From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Monday, June 3rd, 2024.
I'm Teresa Baldus with the Detroit Free Press. A 25-year-old Detroit man is facing federal terrorism charges for allegedly plotting a getaway to the Middle East to join the terror group known as ISIS. According to the government, this man secretly and meticulously planned this mission from his grandparents' house in Detroit, where he lived. He bought airline tickets, special boots, a gas mask, and other gear to prepare for his mission. He videotaped himself pledging his allegiance to ISIS and wrote goodbye letters to his family. He was also heavily armed, prosecutors say, and researched methods to blow things up with remote control cars and drones. But what the man didn't know while he was doing all this, prosecutors say, is that the FBI was watching. The man, court records show, had confided in another man he had met on WhatsApp and shared his plan with him in multiple communications. He thought the confidant was an ISIS travel facilitator, but he was really an undercover FBI informant who pretended to be with ISIS. For more on this story, please report to Freep.com.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kristen Shamus. Even 10 years after Flint's historic water crisis began, when lead and other contamination laced the city's water system, residents told the Free Press that they're still struggling. They struggle from health problems they believe were caused by exposure to the toxins in the water. They struggle because they don't trust the water flowing through their faucets is safe. All of the lead-lined pipes in the city have yet to be replaced as promised. Despite the worries and the fear that still plague many Flint residents, there also is great hope in the city, where Dr. Mona Hanna-Attisha and others are leading efforts to change the future, especially for Flint's youngest residents. Although Hanna-Attisha acknowledges there is no magic pill to erase the problems caused by an historic water crisis, advocacy brought changes to water quality standards that will make it safer not only in Michigan, but nationally. And it also drove innovation. This year, a collaborative spearheaded by Hanna-Attisha launched RX Kids. It's the first program in the U.S. to prescribe away poverty by giving $1,500 in cash to pregnant mothers in Flint, with an additional $500 monthly stipend through a baby's first year of life. Hanna-Attisha said that they have done the impossible in Flint with a universal maternal and infant cash prescription program. She said, a city that 10 years ago turned its back on children is now a city that is reimagining how to care for children and families. To learn more, go to Freep.com.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department. It was an up-and-down weekend for the Tigers, who started things off with a win on Thursday against the Boston Red Sox, then lost on Friday and Saturday before roaring back with a come-from-behind win on Sunday to finish things off on a strong note at Fenway Park. After splitting the road series, the Tigers sit one game below 500 at 29-30, but there were some big developments along the way. First off, left-handed slugger Kerry Carpenter has been diagnosed with a stress fracture in his lower back. Carpenter has been one of the best power hitters in all of baseball this year, and now he'll be out for, well, even the Tigers don't know how long, but he's not expected back anytime soon. As the Tigers kick off a new series against the Texas Rangers down in Arlington, they'll have the ace of their staff, Tarik Skubal, take the mound. Skubal has been a certified beast this year and is a legitimate candidate for the AL Cy Young Award. So if the Tigers hitters need to pick a day to not be at their best, Monday with Skubal on the mound might not be the worst choice.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on Freep.com. That's Freep.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.